Well, and since you know your family tree, it starts with you. Okay, so take a look. Here we have Greg. This is the center of the family tree. And then we have the other family members. What we're going to do, Oscar, we're going to identify what is the relationship of each one of these people to Greg.
Okay.
So you can help me. You just need to tell me the name and what family member is he or she.
Oh, okay. It's maybe in the beginning, the first, the uh, Alice is my uncle.
Aunt, excellent. Alice is Greg's aunt. Nice.
Is my Yeah, Alice my aunt. Um, and Rai is our uncle.
Very good. Aunt and uncle.
Yeah. Then you need me join the computer or not?
Mm,
I'm gonna
Well,
hold
if you
no.
want to, no worries. I can wait for you. It's okay. If you gotta use
Oh,
your computer, yeah, you tell me when you're ready, Oscar.
yeah, yes, I'm gonna put it in the computer.
It's okay, no problem. Oscar, don't worry. If it doesn't work, we can carry on here, okay? It's not mandatory. If there is a problem with the computer or something, we can carry on here.
Okay. So, okay. Rivers, rabbits or uncle. Ella or granddaughter.
No. I remember you need to make them. Well, sure. If you put it over here, if this is related to Nathan and Sally, but remember everything must be related to Greg. What is Ella Rig to Greg?
Grace. Okay.
So what is Ella
Yes.
to Greg?
Who is that to Gray? They are all cousins.
No.
Uh, Ella and Greg, Rick, and Ella and Greg are all cousins.
No.
Ella.
Take a look. Sanjit, Mary, they
Oh
are
yeah.
Greg's
So they
parents.
are parents.
Yeah. Repeat. You said it.
They are the parents,
But
not the son.
yeah. Sanjit and Mary are parents. Yeah, Greg's
Yeah.
parents. But Ella and Rick to Greg.
Yeah, there are three sons.
Yeah, remember, Ella is
Oh
Greg's
yeah, they are brother.
sister and brother.
They are brother, yeah.
Yeah, sister and brother. And remember, in plural, we can call them as siblings.
Sibling.
Yeah,
How many
siblings.
brothers?
Exactly.
Sibling.
Sister, brother, remember, in plural, this is siblings. What about
Oh,
Carl and Kavita?
sisters and brother can see siblings.
Exactly, sisters and brothers.
Siblings. Oh yeah. Okay. Um, Carl and Kavita, they are cousins.
Cousin, excellent. And remember, in this case, there is no gender, so you use the same word for both. Cousin. Okay. Yeah, excellent. And finally, Nathan and Sally to Greg.
They are grandfather.
Grandpa and grandma. Excellent. All right. Yep, Oscar. And finally, yeah, Michael. This is also an uncle. Yeah, uncle. All right, so Oscar, what are we going to do right now? Please pay attention. Let's get ready because this is going to be a listening activity, okay? Are you
Okay.
ready?
Yeah.
This is easy. As you can see here, we have some years. Can you read the years, please?
Uh, uh, the years.
The years, yeah, we're gonna read the years because then we are going to listen and put the events in the years. Okay?
Also, they say that listen again, check answer, and who the parent born in India.
Yeah, but
No.
before we start listening, I need you to read the years.
Okay.
So remember, how do you read years in English? This is easy for you. You can do it.
2000. something 1984.
Go. All. You need to read all the years.
So, but the years are not here.
Come on, what?
The years are not here. Oh yeah.
Can you see the years? Here. No.
Oh yeah. 1937, 1939, 1958, 1962, 1963, and 2004.
Exactly. Okay. So those are the years. Remember, Oscar, those are the years that we are going to listen.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
remember, we need to put in order these events.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you see? Got married, grandfather was born, grandmother finished work, photographer took the picture, went to university, and grandmother was born. Okay, we are going to listen and we are going to identify the event in the correct order. Okay?
Okay.
So here we go. Listen carefully.
Track 2.47, Part 2.
So your grandparents are all still alive?
Yes, they are. But we don't see my grandparents in India very much.
Your grandmother, Sally, she looks nice and friendly.
She's lovely, yes. But she's very old now, of course. Look, here's a photo of her with my grandfather. I think this is from about 1963, yeah. You can see that she was a very beautiful woman.
Oh, yes, she really was. So when was she born?
She was born in 1939, I think. I'm not sure. But I know her birthday's the 16th of July. And my grandfather was born 2 years before her.
Interesting.
Yes, my grandmother's a really interesting woman. She was a doctor at the University Hospital in London for about 40 years, I think, until she was 65. So, until 2004.
Wow, that's a long time. What about your grandfather? Was he a doctor too?
Yes, he was. And they were at the same school together.
Really? Were they in the same class?
No, they weren't. They weren't even friends at school. But then, when they were university students, they met again, and of course then, things were quite different.
Ah, right.
Yes. In fact, they were married in 1962. They were still students.
Oh, so in this photo she was 24 and just married?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, that's so romantic.
So you got it, Oscar, or
Yeah.
do you want to one more time?
First, they say that her husband, the girl, the lady is more older than the husband because she with 2 years because she born in 1939 and he was born in 1937.
Yeah, but remember, he mentioned, right, that his grandpa was born 2 years before her, yeah? And you were right. The grandma was born in 1939.
Yeah.
And the
And she
grandpa,
said the photo was taken. They took the photo in 1963.
they took the photo, exactly, yes.
And then they got married in 2004.
No, they got married in 2004.
Okay, they say that okay, they got married in 2062.
In 1962, yeah, they got married in 1962, sure. So the only two events that we have is actually went to university and
Yeah, and
finished work.
they went to the university in 1958,
Yeah, 1958.
and she finished work in 2004.
Exactly, that is correct. She finished work. She used to work as a doctor, right, at a university. So she finished work in 2004 when she was 65. Yeah, all right, Oscar, got it?
Yeah.
Perfect. So there you go, okay? This is the part, this is the first thing that we got it related to family and, well, family vocabulary that I consider is easy, right? Because remember, besides of that, we have grandpa, grandma, aunt, uncle, cousin, and we can also use this family tree in order to talk about some of them. For example, what is the relationship? That is something that I forgot to ask you. Yeah, what is Kar to Sanjit? What is Kavita to Sanjit? What is their relationship to Sanjit?
Uh, okay, he is the father, and they are they are the siblings. Sanjin's son and daughter.
No.
No, he's
In
the
this
father.
case,
Okay.
remember
They are.
Sanjit's father is for Greg, for Ella, but Carl and Kavita to Sanjit.
Okay. Um. They are. Sandy is uh un, um brother with Ravi and Sanjay.
Exactly. So Carl and Kavita are nibblings because Carl is the nephew, sobrino,
Mhm.
nephew, and Kavita is the niece, nephew and niece. Yeah, to Sanjit. Remember to Sanjit. Sobrino y sobrina, ¿no? Sanjit. Nephew and niece, sobrino, sobrina. And remember, in plural, we know them as nibblings. Nibblings.
Siblings, yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Tell me, what other family members do you know? Do you remember?
Uh, can be can be father or the grandfather.
Oh, yeah. Father, grandfather. Yeah, they are Sanjit, Mary, remember to Greg, and Nathan and Sally to Greg, right? Father and grandfather. Right? Yeah, perfect. So, Oscar, we're gonna do a short and easy activity, not specifically about your family, but I want you to think about you, okay? We are going to do a timeline. We're gonna do a timeline, and I need you to please tell me, in your personal case, think about the most memorable years, the most memorable events that you had. Okay?
Okay.
So let me share you now over here. Okay, so Oscar, take a look. Can you see the screen?
Yeah, 10 years ago, 2014.
Yeah, actually, not only 10 years ago. As you can see, this is a timeline.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are in this year, the current year that is 2025, but we also have some past years, right? I need you to please, Oscar, tell me, think about five memorable events in your life, and we are going to put it here in this timeline. Yeah, you're gonna think about five memorable years.
5 members or 5 things that I had. I was,
Five memorable, 5 remarkable years.
okay. Well, in 2013, no, 2012,
Mm-hmm.
I started working in an oil company. My first job in the oil company.
Yeah, perfect. 2012, right? Continue.
Yeah. And then I was working there for 1 year. Uh, and 3 months. In July July, I start working in another company, Halliburton.
In the same year, in 2012,
No, 2012, 20,000.
2013,
Yeah,
2013.
2013. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, another job, right?
yeah. And then I was working there 3 years. That was 2004, 2015. I finished working there 2005, October 20, 29, October 29, 2015.
Okay,
And then because the oil uh the oil is the same petroleum, no? The price going down, so the company is the stock operation around the world. So we finished the job, my contract. So then I moved to US.
in 2015.
Yeah, 2000. Yeah, because I finished in the company in October 2009, 2029. Okay, October 29. Into
October 29, but what year? 2015 or
2015 to
yeah,
2015.
perfect. So you moved to the USA, right?
Yeah, I finished there, but I moved on November 25, the same year, 2015.
Yeah, sure. Here it is.
So yeah, and then I was in there to 2018.
Yeah, what happened in 2018?
Yeah, then I was working there, but another company from Ecuador is a Schlumberger, the oil company. They call me that to work with them. So I come back to my country again.
All right, super. In 2018, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Came
I
back
I
to
got I got back October 25, 2018,
Mhm,
and
sure.
then I start working um beginning of December 2018, the same year.
Okay. What about from 2020 to 2025? Was there anything
Yeah,
remarkable, anything memorable?
yeah, I was working there, and then then started COVID.
Yeah, in 2020, right?
Yeah, and then I was in quarantine at home. And after that, well, the operation no start, but another company, the Lundingol, they called me, so I went to work in Zamora, Chinchipe.
Sure. It was the same year in 2020 or what year?
Yeah, into 2020, when the COVID was.
Okay.
But we do quarantine at 10 days in the hotel room in Quito, and they take us on the flight to Loja to work. And the rotation was 28 days on and 20 days off.
Okay, so it was 2020. 20 days at
No,
home, 20 days at
28,
work.
28. 28, 28.
28, 28. Okay.
Yeah, 28, 28. Yeah, but when you are working 28, oh good. But when you get at home for your 28 off, they carry just you take 18 days to home and your house and 10 days on the hotel room during the quarantine.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, then I was there and then I finished with them because the government of Galapagos they called me to work like inspector of machine or heavy machinery in there. So I moved to Galapagos.
Yeah, what year? In 2020?
2021.
2021. Okay, so moved to Galapagos or started working, right? Started working in
Yeah, because I'm working
Galapagos.
for the government of the Galapagos. And the town hall. Town hall is not
Town hall, right?
yeah, municipio. Town hall. Yeah. So I was there like because it's a special regiment in there, so nobody can go where because I'm from Ecuador. I moved to Galapagos and work. You cannot do that. They give me a work permit just for 6 months, and then the alcalde say that I would love you to stay here forever. I would love to give you the name nombramiento,
Yeah, sure.
but they say that I look for somebody else to or pay a marry for marry there with someone of Galapagos because that you can get it like residence. But you have to get married. You have to be in there with 10 years married with somebody from Galapagos to get the PR, the permanent residence. I say I don't want to get married like that because if I marry, I'm married for love, not for papers, you know. So
Okay.
and then I was working, living there, but with my short contract.
In
So
2021, right?
yeah, yeah, but that was and yeah, was like July something. So I was the rest of the year there. So I finished at January, think so. Yeah. Um, and then I met my 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 mother's son, my wife, there in Galapagos. But she was only for vacation in there. No, she is not from Galapagos. She is from Machala. So she was on vacation in there. I met her and we start with a relationship, and now we have a son. We have, yeah, a son. Our son.
Okay. Right. Excellent. Super. So I guess everything. But what about before that? Before 2012? Do you remember anything about 2000, 1995, or you don't have good memory about those years?
Yeah, 2010. Well, in 2009, I finished study. So I got my first job, but was on a construction company.
Okay. In that year, I mean, you finish high school or university?
Yeah. No, I just finished technology.
Yeah, the technology,
Yeah,
right?
because the high school I finished in 2004. But in 2009 I got my first job in the company that are building ropes. So I was working there like
Yeah, sure. What about 2000? Do you remember anything about the 90s, from 1990 to till 2000?
yeah. Entonces there so there uh 2009, yeah, I was working in the company. They sent me to they were the road was from La Maná to La Tacunga. So they sent me to 1 hour before to Sumbawa. I wasn't there in the base because I wasn't giving the maintenance for the truck, everything in there. So I met my daughter's mother and her at that time, but I was very young. I had like 23, think so. No, 24. So I met her. I say hi when I was working, and then we start like a boyfriend's relationship, boyfriends and girlfriend.
Yeah, a
So, but what
couple.
for me was like just for have fun, no, nothing seriously. And she lied to me. She said that she was young. She was 18, but she was less. She was 16. And I got a big trouble with her that. Then they say that you gotta marry with her. I say no, I don't wanna get married. And they call the police because it's very hard to get married with the people from the part of this country. Well, with like we say, la sierra. Very very complicated. That is you see with somebody else, they gotta get married right away. You have to marry with my son, my daughter. Say no, I don't wanna do that. So but it was a very problem like how. So I say, okay, I got to stay with her, but I don't wanna get married because we are already don't don't know each other a lot for a long time. We are starting a new relationship. So because he was thinking that I was only using her versus her daughter because he was thinking that I had a wife, but I never. I was single. And then I take her to my family. Well, like part of my life too. And then after 1 year, she got pregnant. And I have my daughter that she have now 14 years old. My daughter. So I had two kids. My daughter 14 years old, and my son he's 8 months.
Okay, so your daughter was born what year? What year was
He
your
born in
daughter?
2010.
In 2010, okay, so we can put it here, okay? Your daughter. My daughter was born.
Yeah, she born on November 10 of 2010. Or 10 of November 2010 as well. Like that. Yeah, I was married with her to for well, not married, but like a couple living with my daughter's mother, like 5 years or 6 years because I met her 2009. We broke up when I moved to US in 2015. Our relationship that broke up. We broke up in that relationship.
Hello, hello, can you hear me? Hey, hey, guess
Yeah,
there was a problem?
yeah,
Sorry, yeah, I didn't realize it was my microphone. It's not working. Now you hear me, right?
yeah.
Okay, so I was telling you, finally, this is the timeline. The only year that is missing here is the year when you were born. What was the year?
1984.
1984, right?
Yeah.
1984. Okay, super. So 40 years. That's amazing, Oscar. 40 years. How do you feel? How do you feel whenever you make this recap of your life?
I feel good.
Yeah, as you can see, sure. A lot of events, a lot of memorable, a lot of remarkable events. Do you remember something? But yeah, for example, in 1995, 2000, have you got a good memory of these years from the 1990 until 2000 or no?
Uh, yeah, 1919 to 2000.
Yeah, from 1990 until 2000. Have you got any memory? Anything that you would like to share?
Uh, Not much.
You don't have a good memory about those years? You were a child, so probably you don't remember that much.
Yeah.
Because, okay, in 1990, you were 6. In 1998, you were 12. Or
Yeah, I
14.
finished school there.
You finished school.
Yeah.
All right, but no worries. Thank you, Oscar. That was interesting. That was funny. Just to finish, for today, we're going to do the last activity, and this is more like a reading activity. Okay? As you can see, many people have remarkable events, remarkable, um, well, mainly events that usually happen across the years. So just to finish, let's get ready because we're going to do a reading activity. And this is going to be about Steve Jobs. Do you remember Steve Jobs?
Still.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Still.
Take a look at the pictures.
Steve Jobs. Okay.
You remember now?
Steve Jobs. His family secret.
Yeah, exactly. We are going to read what is Steve Jobs' family secret. Okay? You remember Steve Jobs? He was the creator of Apple, of iPhone, iPads, you know? So get ready because we are going to read this story and pay attention because once we finish, take a look here. We are going to put these events in the correct order. Yeah, let me
Okay.
take a screenshot of this so we can do it. All right, so Oscar, please, to the right, we have the story. We are going to read the story, and then we are going to put these events in the correct order. So you
Okay.
can start, please. You can start reading, Oscar.
His name is famous around the world, and every day millions of people use the product he made. Our phone, computers, laptops, tables, and MP3 players, we all think we know his story from magazines, newspaper, and the internet. But how much do you really know about him? Steve Jobs was born in San Francisco in 1955. His real parents were university students. They decided not to keep their son, and Steve was adopted by Clara and Paul Jobs. The Jobs family lived in Mountain View in California. This is now a Silicon Valley, where there are a lot of big technology companies. Steve's hobby as a child was electronic. He made simple computers with his father and the family home. At high school, he met Steven Wozniak. They both loved electronic and became good friends in 1976. They started a computer in Steve's parents' garage. They worked hard. 4 years later, the company was worth 1.2 billion. 2 years after that, Steve found about his sister for the first time. After he was adopted, his real parents had another child, Mona, who became a famous writer. This amazing brother and sister were close friends until he died in 2011. People will continue to remember Steve when they see or use Apple products.
Okay, super. So, Oscar, now you are going to tell me, according to what you read, which of these sentences is number one? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We need to put in order these events.
Okay. Okay. Steve having electronic. Uh, uh, they start the hobby electronic in 2000 and in 1976.
Is this number one? Remember, you need to put in order. ¿Ese es el número uno? Is this number one? No.
Yeah, because the other one is uh, oh yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Take your
Okay.
time. Take your time. Try to read, analyze, and identify the years. Okay?
Okay. Okay. There's I still started hobby electronics. Okay, I don't understand much that part because that they say Steve start a new hobby electronics. So I had to put the year there.
No, the year. Okay, we need to put them in the correct events in order. What was the first event?
Oh yeah.
And
So I had to put
carry
the
on.
first. I had to put 1955 when he was born.
Exactly. So that is the first one, okay?
Yeah.
Steve's real parents couldn't keep him. That is number one, okay? Let me see. Yeah, that is number one, okay? Steve's real parents couldn't keep him. That is number one, okay? Yeah. He was born, but remember his real parents were university students and they decided not to keep their son.
Uh-huh.
And as a consequence of this,
That hard.
what happened later?
Steve met his sister Clara and Paul became Steve's parents. Yeah, Clara and Paul they adopted to him, no?
Exactly. That was
Yeah,
number 2.
yeah. The two Stevens mm, uh, um, and um, then she met her sister. Steve met his sister.
No,
No,
that was later. Remember,
yeah.
later he met his sister.
Oh yeah. Then as Steve started a new hobby, electronic.
Excellent. That is number 3. But okay, pay attention. Something that is really important to know is that after he was adopted, his real parents had another child. Yes?
Yeah.
That was
Mona.
number 3. Mona. Excellent.
His sister Mona.
Her sister
And then
Mona was born.
yeah. And then is
And then they started the new hobby, right? That was right. Number 4.
yeah. And then Steve become friend with Steve that he liked to the same technology.
Steve Wozniak. Yeah, he met Steve Wozniak.
Uh-huh.
Number 5.
And Steve met his sister. Steve met his sister.
No,
No.
that was later.
Okay. The two Steve become very no. Apple they call the Apple computer began.
Very good. Apple computers began, and then they became very rich.
They become very rich, and then Steve met his sister.
That was his family secret, right? That he didn't knew. He didn't knew he had a sister, and he really actually he just met his sister long time later. Okay. What do you think about this story, Oscar? Kind of interesting or no?
Well, interesting but selfish.
Okay. So just to finish for today, remember today we were checking about years, about pastime events. We're gonna do an activity that is more like a game. Yeah, I'm not too sure. If I send you a link, do you think that you can do it or no? Let me see if I can do it, okay? And we can finish for today, okay?
Okay.
So in the end, I didn't know. Tell me, is your computer working or is not working?
I don't touch it more because I stay in my phone now.
Ah, so you didn't turn it on.
Yeah, I was trying, but you say better we are losing time. So
Yeah, sure. Sometimes it works like that, okay? It's like sometimes it may work or it may not work. Yeah, take a look. Please open the link, Oscar. Can you see I send you a link here on the chat box?
Yeah.
And you just need to go ahead and take a look, identify which is the correct form for that, okay? For past tense.
Oh. He brought me a bouquet of flowers.
Yeah, exactly. You have to choose, right? You have to choose and you can continue.
Blue yesterday. The cat caught a mouse. My mom bought some food. Many people came to my wedding. Okay. Somebody broke the glass. A mosquito bit me. He drew a young woman. He drew. She done homework. She did homework. She done. Oh, she did. I cut the vegetable. We choose a salad for lunch. The robin built its nest in the tree. They was very happy. They were happy. They were happy. The car cut no cost. Our holidays began begin, begin on July in July. Or began. Okay. I finished.
Finished? Okay, that was very easy, right? Can you tell me what is the difference between regular and irregular verbs?
La present and past.
Yeah, remember, in the case of regular verbs, in this case, we have just irregular, right? Irregular verbs because they change the form. But in the case of regular, remember, we just need to add ed. For example, play, played, work, worked, walk, walked. Okay?
Yeah. So I had to pause.
No, it's okay. If you finish, that's it. You finish, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So, Oscar, I believe that we can finish for today, okay? Yeah, we were checking family vocabulary. We were checking about years. We also were checking about the regular and irregular verbs that I consider is not a big deal for you, right?
I think so.
Yeah, perfect. Let me start recording.